let's say hypothetically, if Vice President Shettima is removed from the ticket and then is replaced by Christian Northerner, maybe Matthew Hassan Kuka or Reverend Matthew Hassan Kuka or Christopher Musa or Dogara or any of these Northern Christians, do you think it will bring the same kind of votes that the Muslim ticket of Tinubu and Shettima also bring in 2027 elections?
God forbid. When we talk about choice of a vice president, we can never compare the choice of Atiku Abubakar during Obasanjo first and second tenures to that of Shettima, because as a vice president you need to have certain political control outside even your geopolitical zone. That cannot be said of Kashim Shettima. Is, according to certain news that have been going around, like a lame dog in the presidency, where even first in history as a vice president is resident, even though officially that resident is supposed to be there, is isolated from even the commander-in-chief. Ordinarily, most of the vice presidents we had, they lived together in the same presidential villa with whether Aguda House or what have you, but it's the same vicinity. But in this case, taking close to DSS, what have you, beyond that, it is said that even the first family controls even state affairs than even the vice president, where it is visible there are certain functions you don't find him, then there are certain roles he's supposed to play. Then again, even control of certain parastatals, we have not seen those numbers that Atiku controlled. At a time, Atiku was in charge of privatization and commercialization in this country when President Obasanjo then was busy making image for Nigeria abroad. That quarter of that power, Shettima does not have it. It is also insinuated that even most of the governors don't align with him or even respect him. Then beyond that, even when you look at most of the trips Mr. President makes, the way we know when President is out of the country that certain handing over are done to the vice president. We've not seen where
we've seen Buhari did that with
Osibanjo, where yes, they even removed the DG of DSS then Lawal. We've not seen where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has traveled and Kashim Shettima as vice president has taken over fully and has pronounced that in certain decisions that later when Mr. President returns back is ratified by him. All these are clear indications that he's just there being managed as a vice president just because he was his running mate and they ran together. He wants to manage him even though it remains allegation. Then again, it seems he has allowed some of the Lagos boys that came with Mr. President to be working on his side, which ought not to be, because severally we hear where they say even the president's son vex more powers than the vice president, the president's wife, even though they remain allegation. But it is left for Vice President Kashim Shettima to know that to some extent his fame has come down under this administration. There are certain gimmicks that is being played until the time comes before we know. But like I said earlier, the Lagos boys are in charge with the resources, with the political control, and they feel and believe they can maneuver, and their maneuvering is intended towards edging out the incumbent vice president. If he takes it, fine. If he doesn't take it, when the time comes. But all the clear indications are there that something is pointing to that direction, that in 2027 he might not be picked. So I think fear and too much loyalty killed him at the end of the day, because sometimes if you are too loyal in the political system, they turn you to be push me I go, because it appeared he came but refused to conquer. Some ministers under this government are more powerful than our own vice president, which ought not to be. In fact, even the budgetary allocation to his office, when compared to the previous ones, is nothing to write home about. So I think he needs to know and read the handwriting on the wall, even though a lot of things are like rumors, but from rumors, reality comes to play in politics.